I was for Memoquaba at the mobile Dowona TV. Kennedy a compreko Agyapong and a day and some to just say, or no Kennedy dear, and ya de say BPI every team yes in the coin say on context as a flag bearer in the next coming years. No, the next thing was how they come home a sick bear was who see at the Asher a Kencity media because of a cake free mono. Senkana of a cake in your first aid a year Kencity media. Anka na ho etime eto no anase nko ne ho etime dodo no eto ne kakra asana omode no ebekọ akakopiem ewo ye hospital na adekru titira wo kan we ne se eye ne bakenet eka kire ne se saa adana no pa no na eye ono kenet ode eye weka foforo na ekọ akakọchia eye ofa keki na weka no na oye cleaner omafa no se cleaner oba na oba bepepa ho na weka na ankasa the qualification ekusa no oye nurse ni qualified nurse omafano as cleaner enti omukudu ho no na wofa keki eye ho enye ne fine no nurse ni no e na check wofa keki pulse ehun say still there's something there enti ye rush ne yemfa no enko eye hospital na eno Kennedy a compreko Japan say enti ye wo qualified nurse say ana nke de ne be cleaner ene ne science no to ana eye wofa keki no obebi eye sick bay ewo eye Kencity media na wo de sa nurse na ono oye cleaner no oma no akwakotena eye sick bay no ano yenko tie eye Kennedy akompeko Japan o de sefufuru bi esa so.
When Kwabena died, I felt sorry. I just said to my son that they should create a sick bay, a nurse. Those are the people I want to help. A nurse who cannot get a job came to my job and asked my son to be a cleaner. So when he was taking her around, that is when he met Kwabena Kwachi and he fell on him and, he couldn't survive. So telling me the story, I said, listen, you have to create a sick bay. How can a nurse? Your school fees is more than the university graduates. And now she's going to be a cleaner. Create a sick bay with what happened because he told me that the girl tested Kwabena's pulse and started giving CPR. So I just said, we need this. We have a lot of space. Let's get a sick bay and put the nurse on the premises. You see, but it is our own fault, our mindset. It is KSM. Let's destroy it. It is Obroni, and it stems from our culture. When we were growing up, there was a story that, if you are going to church on Sunday and you see a white man, you have seen Jesus Christ. So go back home. Yeah. It's an impact on our thinking that a white man today, Ghanaians feel white man is superior. Yeah. So we need to change the mindset. Why is it that all these youth are redundant here, but they go elsewhere and they have opportunities? That is my dilemma. That is why I decided to contest. And nothing will stop me. But first things first. I didn't win. I have to concentrate on business, but never say never. Maybe another opportunity will come. Another opportunity will come. Ghana, with good leaders, bold leaders, charismatic leaders, selfless leaders, honest leaders, we can move this country.
So is it a case that since independence, we haven't had good leaders, selfless leaders?
I believe in Kwame Nkrumah, although I'm UP. Read my lips. You can say it till the next day. I believe in Nkrumah. See, they did a lot of propaganda. Yeah. And looking at what Ghanaians are behaving, our behavior today, we needed Nkrumah that time. Yeah. You can hang me. I still stand by what I'm saying. Driving from here, this afternoon I'll be going to Tema, motorway. Let's say a big thank you to President Akufo-Addo who is expanding it. It's a little bit too late that when this road is done, he will not be there, and NDC or MPP, nobody will give him credit. They won't. But so many years, motorway, It is only Akufo-Addo who is now expanding it. Akosombo tells us, just everything that Kwame Nkrumah did for this country, he was over 200 years ahead of his peers or time. I know where the criticisms will come from, but that is me. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm going to be 64 years. I've done my analysis, my studies, and he is a great man. No doubt about it. We have to emulate him. Okay? And we have to have that drive and dream big, think big, do things big. We tend to give positions to myopic thinkers. Yeah. And the people that you appoint them don't even know how to make money themselves. How can they make money for the government? That's the problem we have in this country. And when Agyapong says this, they say, hey, he's a big mouth. He's destroying this, he's destroying that. But one day, posterity will judge us that there was one man who single-handedly fought for the country. I put my life on it, threats here and there, but I don't care. We got to live. You see, everywhere I go, Ken, Honorable Ken, show down, this and that. The moment I step out of this country, who cares about Agyapong? That alone tells me that I have to make Ghana a better place for me to live. That is where they appreciate me. I go to America, they don't care about you. UK, they don't care about you. Europe, they don't care about you. After this program, let's walk. And you see the number of people that will call me. I'm not swollen-headed, but it gives me a challenge that you cannot make America your home, Europe your home, but Ghana. That is why I will continue to criticize the wrongs in society. And I really don't care. Once I know I'm speaking the truth.
Speaking of criticizing the wrong society, you have actually criticized your party to an extent that people believe that you didn't have any moral authority to want to lead that party that you have condemned. There was one quotation, if I may borrow your own words, say MPP. You know,
it's good you brought this up.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you, if there will be war in this country, it will be started by journalists. If there's war going to be in this country, it will be by journalists. Now look and check the history of Rwanda. A comment that a journalist made. And within 48 hours, 800,000 people died. What you've just said, let me tell you the story. And those who want to be diabolic will take that portion and say, oh, Agyapong has insulted them. Yes, I did. I stand by it. I stand by it and read my lips. I'm not afraid of anybody. I said it. Now let me tell you. I went to Abdul FM morning program with Kwanzaa. He was the regional minister for Central Region. I went there, it was all over. When I was going to that studio, it was all over. That Honorable Safo Mafu has gone to say certain things that, you know. How did people get to know? Eastern Region, he was talking to Eastern Region MPP. And they recorded him. He was trying to give them the history, whether is the right thing he said or not, or is the truth, that one. So whatever he said, our own people recorded Safo Mafu. Then they gave it to NBC radio stations. And they were playing it all over. So I got to the studio. They played the full tape. I said, what? So Safo Mafu was talking to MPP people. And you recorded him, put it on national television, radio. Maza, what do you mean answer? What do you mean answer? And you know, what people are afraid to say, I say it. and later I'm vindicated. You know that statement Honorable Safumafu made, and they brought it out, created the problem between Achims and Ashantis. Those who were at the meeting and recorded it and gave it to radio stations to play, what was their motive? What was their motive? So Agyapong, who is saying that if you go to a meeting, that we all have to, is an internal thing, then you take it out there to create confusion in the MPP party between Achims and Ashanti. And I say, Jimmy, you go and play that portion, leaving the whole details, just because you want to be diabolic. You want to be diabolic. Me I'm kind. Me can Agyapong I'm kind. You know, Auntie Amabuzia, may her soul rest in peace. I went to meet the Council of Elders, and she played that way. I wouldn't answer MPP for him because he phone here. Now what bad she played the full tape. I said, that is all I have. So you see, they have deceived you. Even that, I made reference to President Akufo-Addo's meeting. It was 8 minutes. I spoke 8 minutes, and they took seconds to destroy Agyapong. So you journalists, you are part of the problem in this country. You peddle lies, you sensationalize things, you don't tell the truth, all because you want to destroy Agyapong. I'm sorry. Posterity will judge all of us. You know, when they listen to the tape and they say, oh, no, this one, we have done a disservice to you. In fact, Mr. Kodum Pianim even suggested that I should go on air and explain these details. They didn't have that details. And I said, you know, I've said it several times. There's a Kan proverb who says, Obia ompe wasemono, or sa wasakura no achianepa. So I don't need to go and explain anything. So I said it. But in what context? That is what some Ghanaians fail to know, because they consume information, they don't digest information. If you want to give Agyapong benefit of the doubt, I give you 4 W's as a journalist. I'm not the one, you're a seasoned journalist, and therefore I can't educate you. But I can share this with you and see the difference you are going to make in society.